Welcome back to Career Power Hyderabad, powered by Atta 247. So today we are discussing stage 5 section wise revision. So we segregated the week long current affairs into different sections to discuss them. So this stage helps students to compare different points in the same section. So this will help in remembering current affairs for a longer time. So we generally discussed stage 1 to stage 4 every day. So this stage 5 is the final revision of all the current affairs. If you haven't watched our earlier videos, do watch them before watching this section 5. So let's go into the stage 5 section wise revision today. So the first current affair for today, national news. So first section for today is national news. So we'll see the national news today. So first one, so the mobile app Namaste Yoga devoted to yoga has been launched by which of the following ministry? So the mobile app Namaste Yoga devoted to yoga has been launched by which of the following ministry? And the answer is Ministry of Ayush. The answer is Ministry of Ayush. So Ministry of Ayush launches Namaste Yoga app. So this happened during the cut and raise event of the 7th International Day for Yoga. So the theme of this year International Day for Yoga is Yoga at Home, Yoga with Family. So this app creates awareness about yoga and its benefits. So the Ministry of State for Ayush is Kiran Rijiju, who replaced Sripad Yesho Naik. So United Nations, they passed a resolution in 2014 December and they proclaimed 21st June as the International Day for Yoga. So the first yoga day was celebrated at Rajpath, New Delhi in 2015. So these are some points about the International Yoga Day and Namaste Yoga, the yoga app. So next question, Union Cabinet chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi has approved the implementation of Deep Ocean Mission. Who among the following is the Union Minister of Earth Sciences? So who among the following is the Ministry of Earth Sciences? The answer is option B, Harshvardhan. So Dr. Harshvardhan, who is also the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, is the Ministry of Earth Sciences. Okay. So Blue Economy is an initiative of the Ministry of Earth Sciences. So they started this Deep Ocean Mission. So to use the sustainable use of ocean resources for economic growth, improved livelihoods and jobs. So this is something about the Deep Ocean Mission and Blue Economy. So next is government launches a project, a mission to increase the supply of medical oxygen. So what is that mission? So government launches a project to increase the supply of medical oxygen. So what is that project? What is the name of the project? And the answer is Project O2 for India. The answer is Project O2 for India. So Project O2 is launched in India. So it is an initiative of the Principal Scientific Advisor Government of India. The main aim is to set up production of medical oxygen. So they started a national consortium of oxygen where they'll maintain all the oxygen resources, oxygen concentrators, ventilators, all these systems, and they'll use long-term strategies to develop oxygen plants in India. So next we'll go into the next section for today, international news. So first international news, which of the following will become the world's first mask-free country in the corona period? So which of the following will become the first mask-free country in the corona period? And answer is Israel. So Israel is first to become corona-free from June 15. So Israel becomes the first to become corona-free from June 15. So the rule of applying masks will end by June 15. And already COVID vaccination has started in Israel from nearly 2020 December. Now they are vaccinating children between age of 12 to 15 years. So all the elderly in Israel are vaccinated. Now they are vaccinating children between 12 to 15 years. So next learn some points about Israel. So please remember them. Israel President Isaac Herzog. Israel Prime Minister has changed. So he is Naftali Bennett. Israel Prime Minister has recently changed. He is Naftali Bennett. So this is your next question for today. So Israel President Isaac Herzog, Israel Prime Minister Naftali Bennett, will discuss in the next MCQ. Israel capital Jerusalem, Israel currency Israeli shekel. Israel capital Jerusalem, Israeli currency Israeli shekel. So see here the question itself. So you can compare these points. Compare the past question and this question, previous question and this question. So you need to compare questions. That is why we are using this section 5 section wise revision, stage 5 section wise revision. So who has been appointed as the new Prime Minister of Israel to replace Benjamin Netanyahu? Who has been appointed as the new Prime Minister of Israel to replace Benjamin Netanyahu? The answer is Naftali Bennett. The answer is Naftali Bennett. Naftali Bennett is the leader of Emina party. So he took over the prime ministership. So he is a old 49-year-old techie who replaces Benjamin Netanyahu. So Benjamin Netanyahu is the longest serving prime minister of Israel. So these are few things about Naftali Bennett. So Naftali Bennett is the answer. He is the new prime minister of Israel. So which of the following country has been elected to the UN Security Council as non-permanent members for 2022? Which of the following countries have been elected as the members, non-permanent members of UN Security Council? Answer is all of the above. Albania, Ghana, Brazil, Gabon and United Arab Emirates. All of them have been elected to the United Nations Security Council as non-permanent members. So see here, United Nations Security Council. So UAE, Brazil, Albania, Gabon, Ghana are elected to United Nations Security Council. They are elected as the non-permanent members. So UNSC generally has total 15 members, out of which 5 are the permanent veto yielding members and 10 are non-permanent members. So these non-permanent members are elected for a 2-year term by the United Nations General Assembly. So the permanent members for as of now are USA, UK, France, Russia, China. USA, UK, France, Russia, China. And non-permanent members are Mexico, Ireland, Norway, Kenya, India. So they retire in 2022. And this year who retired? They are Saint Vincent, Estonia, Tunisia, Niger, Vietnam. So they are replaced by United Arab Emirates, Brazil, Albania, Gabon, Ghana. So they are replacing them. Also remember, UNSC headquarters is in New York and UNSC is formed in 1945. So please remember these points, very very important. So next we will go into state news. So in state news, first question, which of the following state will present its own versions of Bharat Ratna and Padma Awards? Which of the following state will present its own versions of Bharat Ratna and Padma Awards? The answer is Assam. So Assam has started its own Bharat Ratna called Assam Ratna, Assam Vibhushan, Assam Bhushan, Assam Sri. So Assam Ratna is given to one person with a cash award of 5 lakhs. Vibhushan award for 3 persons, each will get 3 lakh. Bhushan award for 5 persons, each will get 2 lakhs. And Assam Sri for 10 people, each will get a cash award of 1 lakh. Okay. So also remember the Assam Governor Jagdish Mukhi, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma. So please remember them. So next is Raj Parba festival is celebrated in which of the following state? Raj Parba is a festival celebrated in which of the following state? And answer is Odisha. So Odisha celebrates the Raj Parba festival. It's a 3-day festival. So they believe that Mother Earth undergoes menstruation and she prepares herself for the coming agricultural season, coming monsoon season. So very famous festival, Raj Parba. On this day, Orissa Tourism, they launched this Pita on Wheels, Kishak on Wheels. So this festival is familiar with cakes. So Orissa government, they started selling cakes, Pita on Wheels in Bhubaneswar, Cuttack, Sambalpur. Also remember the Chief Minister of Odisha, Naveen Patnaik, and the Governor of Odisha, Ganesh Lal. Please remember these points also. So next we will go to a scheme called REVUP. So which of the following state has launched the accelerated program called REVUP? The answer is Telangana. So Telangana state has launched REVUP scheme with the help of NASCOM. So this will help empower the artificial intelligence startups and make Telangana a global destination for artificial intelligence. Remember Telangana Governor Tamilisai Sundararajan, Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao. So next question, which state has set up the Vedic Education and Sanskar Board? So which state is going to set up the Vedic Education and Sanskar Board? Answer is Rajasthan. So Rajasthan will set up the Vedic Education and Sanskar Board. Aim to revive the knowledge of Sanskrit scriptures and Vedas. So their main aim is to revive the Sanskrit scriptures and Vedas. The Chief Minister of Rajasthan, Ashok Gehlot. Governor of Rajasthan, Kalraj Mishra. Chief Minister of Rajasthan, Ashok Gehlot. Governor of Rajasthan, Kalraj Mishra. So please remember them. So next, which state launched Yuva Shakti Corona Mukti Abhiyan? So which state launched the Yuva Shakti Corona Mukti Abhiyan to make people aware of the ongoing pandemic? So answer is Madhya Pradesh. Answer is Madhya Pradesh. So Madhya Pradesh state has launched this Yuva Shakti Corona Mukti Abhiyan. So it translates to free from corona with the help of youth power campaign. It translates to free from corona with the help of youth power campaign. So this is launched by the Higher Education and Public Health Department. So they will do what their main aim is to make people aware of the COVID-19 pandemic. So they will train the 16 lakh students present in the state. So these students will train, will educate their parents and the neighborhood, so that they will get awareness about COVID vaccination, and people will be encouraged to take vaccination. A mobile app is created to maintain, monitor day to day progress of this activity. And the Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh is Shivraj Singh Chauhan, and the Governor of Madhya Pradesh is Anandibhen Patel. So please remember them: Governor Anandibhen Patel, Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan. Okay. So next, appointments, we will go into a section called appointments. So important, there are very important appointments in the past week. So first appointment, so name the Bollywood actor who has been appointed as the new brand ambassador of the biotechnology company MyLab. So name the brand ambassador of the MyLab company. Answer is Akshay Kumar. So you can see in the picture, Akshay Kumar is holding Covishelf. So Covishelf is a product launched by MyLab. So Covishelf is a self-testing kit, COVID testing kit. So it is launched by the MyLab company. So they appointed Akshay Kumar as their brand ambassador, so that it will create a lot of awareness about COVID testing kits and all these things by film stars. So MyLab is a company which has a lot of presence in diagnostics, food safety, agriculture, veterinary medicine, all these areas. So next question, who has been appointed as the new Secretary General of United Nations Conference on Trade and Development? So who has been appointed as the new Secretary General of United Nations Conference on Trade and Development? Answer is Rebecca Greenspan. Answer is Rebecca Greenspan. She is the former Vice President of Costa Rica and an economist. She was proposed by the UN Secretary General, and the United Nations General Assembly has approved her appointment. She is the first woman and the Central American to lead the United Nations Conference on Trade and Tariff. So this is about United Nations Conference on Trade and Tariff. So see some details, points to remember. So it is formed in 1964, headquarters in Geneva. United Nations Conference on Trade and Tariff is formed in 1964, headquarters in Geneva. So also remember Costa Rican capital San Jose, Costa Rican currency Costa Rican colon. Also try to remember capital of Costa Rica San Jose, Costa Rican currency is Costa Rican colon. So United Nations Conference on Trade and Tariff, their main objective is to formulate policies which are related to development, mainly in trade, transport, finance, technologies. So we'll go to our next current affair. Former Supreme Court judge has been appointed as the chairman of the Grievance Redressal Board. Former Supreme Court judge has been appointed as the chairman of the Grievance Redressal Board. Answer is Arjan Kumar Sikri. So Arjan Kumar Sikri has been appointed to chair the Grievance Redressal Board. So Grievance Redressal Board is a part of the Digital Publisher Content Grievance Council. So the main aim of this council is to resolve the grievances related to digital content. Presently there are nearly 14 publishers in this digital content like Amazon, Netflix, AHA, different apps, digital content provider apps. So Grievance Redressal Board is appointed to resolve all these issues. So next current affair is about who has been appointed as the new chairman of Microsoft. Who has been appointed as the new chairman of Microsoft? He is an Indian origin, Satya Nadella. Satya Nadella, the present CEO of Microsoft, will replace John Thompson. So Satya Nadella will replace John Thompson. So you know Nadella, he joined Microsoft in 2014 as CEO. So he is very instrumental in developing the business of Microsoft and acquisitions like LinkedIn, Noise Communications, Genivax. So John Thompson will be the lead independent director and Satya Nadella will be the CEO. So chairman. So CEO of Microsoft, presently Satya Nadella, future he will be chairman. Microsoft headquarters is in Washington. So next question, who has been appointed as the counselor in the India's permanent mission in the World Trade Organization for 3 years? Who has been appointed as the counselor in India's permanent mission in the World Trade Organization for 3 years? And the answer is Ashish Chandorkar. Answer is Ashish Chandorkar. So government appoints Ashish Chandorkar as the counsel in the WTO's mission. So for the first time a private person is appointed. So Chandorkar is the director of the Bengaluru based think tank Samhi Foundation of Policy and Research. So he has been appointed as the counselor of India's permanent mission to WTO. So learn some points about WTO. WTO is a 164 multilateral body which focuses on global trade. The purpose of WTO is reduction of tariffs and other barriers to trade. It was formed in 1995 and India is member since 1995. Its headquarters is in Geneva. It is present in Geneva. So next MCQ, who has been re-elected as the Cellular Operators Association of India chairman? Who has been re-elected as the Cellular Operators Association of India chairman? Answer is Ajay Puri. So Ajay Puri is elected as the Cellular Operators Association of India chairman. So Ajay Puri, he belongs to Bharti Airtel, Chief Technical Officer of Bharti Airtel. So the Cellular Operators Association of India, they organize India Mobile Congress with the help of Department of Telecommunications every year in Delhi. So its headquarters is in Delhi and founded in the year 1995. So this organization is formed in 1995. It's a trade agency and advocacy group which mainly focuses on the telecommunication industry. So who has been appointed as the honorary member of the WHO Technical Advisory Group? Who has been appointed as the honorary member of the WHO Technical Advisory Group? And the answer is Mukesh Sharma. Answer is Mukesh Sharma. So Mukesh Sharma will be part of the Global Air Pollution and Health Technical Advisory Group. So the members are appointed by Director General of WHO Tedros Adhanom. So he is the present Director General of WHO. So these advisory groups, they will provide technical advice to WHO mainly in the fields of air pollution and health issues. So this is about appointments. So see something about WHO. WHO is the specialized agency of United Nations mainly responsible for international public health, which was formed in 1948, headquarters in Geneva, and the present Director General is Tedros Adhanom. So please by heart these points. So next section for today is summits and conferences. So we will see the important summits and conferences. So first one, the theme of 47th G7 summit. What is the theme of the 47th G7 summit? The answer is building back better. The answer is building back better. So 47 G7 summit was held in UK Cornwall and the theme for this year is building back better, and UK invited Australia, India, South Korea and South Africa. So their main aim of this G7 summit, their main objective is to lift patent protections for COVID-19 vaccines. They discussed about COVID-19, they discussed about economy, how to revive the economy and all these things. So the 47 G7 summit was held in Cornwall, and Cornwall is present in which country? You know the answer, we already discussed, it is United Kingdom. So Cornwall, this G7 summit was held in Cornwall, United Kingdom between June 11 to 13, 2021. And UK is the president of the G7 for 2021, so that is why the meeting was held in UK. Indian Prime Minister Modi also participated in this meeting virtually, and he gave an address on One Earth, One Health approach. So these are the things, and also remember G7. So G7 is an intergovernmental organization which is formed in 1975. So G7 countries are USA, Canada, France, Italy, Germany, Japan, UK. So please remember them. Okay. So G7 does not have a formal constitution or fixed headquarters. Their decisions are non-binding. G7 is an intergovernmental organization formed in 1975. So please remember it. So next is 2021 NATO summit was held in which country? Which place? 2021 NATO summit was held in which country, which place? Answer is Brussels, Belgium. So NATO was held in Brussels, Belgium. The meeting was held in Brussels, Belgium. Okay. So in this NATO summit, for the first time, the US new president Joe Biden has participated, and he reaffirmed US commitment for military alliance, and he believed Article 5 is the sacred obligation of NATO, and all leaders they discussed on NATO 2030 agenda. So these are the things happened there. So NATO 2030 agenda is nothing but an initiative to make sure the alliance remains ready to further challenges. NATO is a military alliance established by the North Atlantic Treaty or the Washington Treaty, and Article 5 says if a member is attacked, then they consider it's an attack on all the members. If a member of the alliance is attacked, they consider it the attack on all members. So this is Article 5, and Article 5 was invoked only once after the 9/11 attacks on World Trade Center in USA. So these are few points about NATO. So also remember NATO headquarters is in Brussels, Belgium. Chairman of NATO Military Committee is Todd Peach. Total members in NATO 30, and NATO was formed in 1949. NATO was formed in 1949. So next, the theme of the Conference of BRICS Network Universities. The theme of the Conference of BRICS Network Universities. Answer is electric mobility. Answer is electric mobility. So IIT Bombay hosts the Conference of BRICS Network Universities 2021 and the theme is electric mobility. So BRICS Network University is a union of the higher educational institutes of the 5 BRICS member countries: Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, and IIT Bombay is the lead institute for India in this BRICS Network Universities. So they discussed about electric mobility, all these things. So who hosted the conference of BRICS Networks 2021? It is Bombay, IIT Bombay. So answer we discussed earlier, IIT Bombay. So IIT Bombay hosts the conference of BRICS Network Universities 2021. So next, Prime Minister Modi virtually addressed which edition of Vivatech Summit which was happened in Paris. So Prime Minister Modi has addressed the 5th edition of Vivatech Summit which was held in Paris. So Vivatech is the largest digital and startup events in Europe, mainly held in Paris every year since 2016, and PM Modi was invited as the guest of honor, so which was held between 16-19 June 2021 in Paris. So he gave an address and he encouraged people to come and invest in India. So next we will go into the business news. So coming to the business news, first question. So recently RBI allowed which of the following as a bill category to expand the scope of Bharat Bill Payment System? So which of the following has RBI has allowed to make it as a bill category to expand the scope of Bharat Bill Payment System? Answer is mobile prepaid recharges. It is mobile prepaid recharges. So Bharat Bill Payment System is an interoperable platform for recurring bill payments, mainly operated by the NPC, National Payments Corporation of India. So Bharat Bill Payment System is simply nothing but now you are paying your DTH bill from your mobile phone, like Phone Pay or Google Pay or something. You are paying your electricity bill from your mobile phone. You are not going into any office to pay all these bills. So that is the Bharat Bill Payment System. So after the introduction of Bharat Bill Payment System, Indians are paying their mobile recharges, their postpaid bills, their telephone bills, their DTH TV bills, their electricity bills, they're buying train tickets, flight tickets, all bus tickets, everything from mobile applications, mobile payment applications like Phone Pay, Google Pay and all these things. So who is maintaining all this network system? It is the Bharat Bill Payment System. So in the month of May itself, nearly there were 213 million bill payments happened in the month of May. So this was started in 2014 mainly for the repetitive bill payments like your current bills. So learn few points about NPCI. NPCI is an umbrella organization where all these retail payments and settlement systems will happen in India. It is an initiative of RBI and the Indian Banks Association. The MD CEO of present is Dilip Abse, headquarters Mumbai, and NPCI is formed in 2008. Okay. So next question in this section, which company has recently got approval from the regulator IRDAI, Insurance Regulatory Development Authority of India, to undertake insurance broking? And the answer is Policy Bazaar. So Policy Bazaar has got approval from IRDAI, Insurance Regulatory Development Authority of India, to start broking license, insurance broking. Okay. So until now they are just a web aggregator. So web aggregator means they'll just have a website. In the website they'll compare all the products, they'll give details of every insurance product. But now from today, Policy Bazaar, they can start selling those insurance products. So Policy Bazaar was formed in 2008 and headquarters is in Gurugram, Haryana. So we'll learn something about IRDAI. IRDAI is the regulatory body mainly regulating the insurance and reinsurance industries. So it is constituted by the Insurance Regulatory Development Authority Act 1999. Headquarters is in Hyderabad and the present chairperson is Subhash Chandra Kuntia. So IRDAI headquarters in Hyderabad and the present chairman Subhash Chandra Kuntia. So we'll go into the banking news now. Two important questions in banking news. So which of the following bank has recently launched the Ghar Ghar Ration program? Which of the following bank has recently launched the Ghar Ghar Ration program? Answer is IDFC First Bank. Answer is IDFC First Bank. So IDFC First Bank launched the Ghar Ghar Ration program. It is nothing but, so the employees in the bank will contribute some amount of their salaries. So with that money, they will establish a COVID relief care fund. So this COVID relief care fund is used for 50,000 COVID affected low income groups, low income customers of the bank. So they will provide groceries, to these low income customers of the bank. So this is about the Ghar Ghar Ration program. So also see about IDFC First Bank, some details about IDFC First Bank. So it is a subsidiary of the Infrastructure Development Finance Company which provides finance and advisory services. IDFC First Bank CEO is Vaidyanathan, headquarters in Mumbai, bank was formed in 2015. Okay. So next question, the last question in this section of banking. So LIC Card Services has launched a contactless prepaid card called Shogun with the collaboration of which bank? LIC Bank Services has launched a contactless prepaid card with the help of which bank? It is IDBI Bank. It is IDBI Bank, Industrial Development Bank of India. Okay. The main purpose of this card is to expand the gift card market and to promote cashless transactions. So it also has a contactless feature, tap and go feature. So IDBI Bank headquarters is in Mumbai. It is formed in 1964. LIC headquarters in Mumbai, formed in 1956. So please remember these points, very important. Now we will go into economy news. So questions related to economy. So India's forex reserves has crossed its 600 mark for the first time. Now what is India's rank in the largest forex reserves? India is placed at 4th place. There will be change in this question also. India's reserves are increasing day by day. So maybe day or day after tomorrow you will learn that India is now in 3rd place in the forex reserves. So please by heart this question, check this question always. There will be change in the rank of India always. Okay, sorry, India is presently in 5th place. India is presently in 5th place. It will go into 4th place soon, very soon. India is present in 5th place. Very soon India will cross Russia and it will go to 4th place. So please see the question. Please mark this question as important because there will be change in the forex reserves. Forex reserves are increasing day by day for India. So India will replace Russia. So India from 5th it will go to 4th place. So India's forex reserves cross 600 billion mark, soon to become 4th largest forex reserves holder. Now India presently is at 5th place with $605 billion. So Russia is at $605.2 billion. India will soon reach Russia. It will replace Russia. So that's why please remember this question. You will see change in the rank. So for what is forex reserves? Simply the central bank RBI, they will put some money in the form of foreign currencies. So mainly to use during the balance of payments, mainly during buying imports. So imports in the country you need to buy in dollars. Mostly all the imports which are coming to India like crude oil, gold or something, you need to buy in dollars. So that is why India maintains dollars. So forex reserves generally are stored in gold or dollars or special drawing rights of the IMF, International Monetary Fund. So next, India's retail inflation is 6 months high of which percentage? So India's retail inflation is how much? So answer is 6.3. India's retail inflation is now 6.3, which is retail inflation is also called as the consumer price inflation. Consumer price inflation or the retail inflation is now at 6.3, and RBI has a mandate to maintain it between 2 and 6. So it exceeded the RBI's mandate. Wholesale price inflation is at 12.94, food inflation is at 5%, and the core inflation is at 6.6%, fuel bill is at 11.6%. Okay, please try to remember this. Please try to remember mainly the consumer price inflation or retail inflation 6.3, wholesale price inflation is 12.9. So next question is about wholesale price inflation and you know the answer, it is 12.9. So next question is about wholesale price inflation and you know the answer, it is 12.9 in May. Okay. So this wholesale price inflation is published by the Office of Economic Advisor, Department of Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade. Clear? So next question, Confederation of Indian Industry projects India's GDP growth rate at, Confederation of Indian Industries projects India's GDP growth rate at 9.5%. So they are projecting India's growth rate for this year 2021 to 22 as 9.5%, and this Confederation of Indian Industries is a non-governmental trade association, okay, so a lobbying group for industries, formed in 1895, headquartered in Delhi, formed in 1895, headquartered in Delhi. So these are the questions related to economy. We will go into the next section called agreements. So only one single question from agreements. So with which organization India has signed a 484 million loan to upgrade road network in Chennai Kanyakumari industrial corridor. So with which organization India has signed a 484 million loan to upgrade the road network in Chennai Kanyakumari Industrial Corridor? And the answer is Asian Development Bank. So with Asian Development Bank, India has an agreement of $484 million loan to upgrade road network in Tamil Nadu. So it will improve road connectivity and industrial facility developments in Chennai Kanyakumari Industrial Corridor, which is a part of the East Coast Industrial Corridor, which stretches from West Bengal to Tamil Nadu. So learn few points about the Asian Development Bank, which is a regional bank established in 1966. Total members presently are 68 countries, out of which 49 are from Asia Pacific region. Headquarters is in Manila, Philippines. Headquarters is in Manila, Philippines. So one single defense news. So Defense Minister Rajnath Singh has approved the budgetary support of how much for IDEX DIO for the next 5 years. So Rajnath Singh has approved budgetary support of how many crores for the IDEX program, Defense Excellence program. Answer is 498.8 crores, roughly 499 crores. Answer is 498.8 crores, roughly 499 crores, roughly 499 crores. So Defense Ministry approves a budgetary support of 499 crores for innovations, mainly for the innovation for Defense Excellence, Defense Innovation Organization. So this IDEX is the initiative of Prime Minister Modi in 2018. IDEX is funded and managed by DIO, Defense Innovation Organization. DIO is a not-for-profit organization founded by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited and Bharat Electronics Limited. So the chairman of DIO present is Rajkumar IAS. So these are few points about DIO and IDEX. Next we will go into ranks. If you see the ranks, first, what is the rank of India in Global Skill Report? What is rank of India in Global Skill Report? 67. Rank of India in Global Skill Report 67. Rank 1 Switzerland, rank 2 Luxembourg, rank 3 Austria. So Global Skill Report, India rank is 67. So published by Coursera, which is an American massive open learning course provider, mainly based in California, USA. So India's rank in Global Skill Report 67. India's rank in Global House Price Index 55. India's rank in Global House Price Index 55. So this is published by Knight Frank, a housing consultancy group. And first place Turkey, second place New Zealand, Spain last place 56th, and India is at 55th. So very poor rank India. India's rank is 55, very poor rank. Okay. So Knight Frank, you know, is a global property consultancy mainly based in United Kingdom, established in 1896. Very oldest organization. So next, what is the rank in World Giving Index? India's rank in World Giving Index. So answer is 14. So India improved its rank a lot. World Giving Index, answer is 14. So this Giving Index, Indonesia is first, Kenya second, Nigeria third place in this World Giving Index. So this Giving Index is given by the Charity AIDS Foundation, which is an international organization based in United Kingdom. Headquarters is in Kent, United Kingdom. Formed in 1974, which mainly promotes giving, which mainly promotes charity. So next question, what is the rank of India in share of the central bank surplus transfers? So what is the rank of India in the share of central bank surplus transfers? Answer is second rank. India is second, India is placed second. Turkey first, India is second. So RBI maintains a lot of reserves. So it will transfer these excess reserves to the state central government. So RBI is transferring nearly 99,122 crores to central bank this year. So RBI is maintaining second highest reserves, where Turkey, Central Bank of Turkey, is maintaining first highest reserves. The next question, which of the following is the most peaceful country according to the Global Peace Index 2021? Which of the following is the most peaceful country according to Global Peace Index 2021? Answer is Iceland. Answer is Iceland. So this Global Peace Index is published by the Institute of Economics and Peace. So India's rank is 135, Pakistan 150, first rank Iceland, second New Zealand, third Denmark, and last is Afghanistan. So India is 135, Pakistan 150, first is Iceland, second New Zealand, third Denmark, last is Afghanistan. So next question is about what is the rank of India according to the Global Peace Index? Answer, you know, 135. Answer is 135. 135 is the rank of India in Global Peace Index. So next we will go to science and technology news. So Mission Envision to study planet Venus was launched by which agency? Mission Envision to study planet Venus was launched by the European Space Agency. is launched by the European Space Agency. So the main aim of the mission is to study Venus. So it will take nearly 15 months to reach Venus and a 16 month to enter into its orbit. So European Space Agency will learn about Venus, the features on Venus, the atmosphere, what is happening in Venus, is it habitable to humans or not, all the research will happen by this Envision mission. So we'll learn a few things, other things about missions to Venus. So NASA is sending Da Vinci and Veritas by 2028. India is planning Shukrayaan to Venus in 2024. So European Space Agency headquarters is in Paris and agency was formed in 1975. Please remember these points. So next is about continuous positive airway pressure device called G1 Vayu was developed by which IIT? Continuous positive airway pressure device called G1 Vayu was developed by which IIT? Answer is IIT Roopur. So IIT Roopur develops the continuous positive airway pressure device called G1 Vayu by IIT Roopur. So this works without electricity and this can work on both O2 cylinders and O2 pipelines. It can work in both ways and it works without power. So very useful during this times of COVID pandemics. So next is about which organization is going to launch the world's first wooden satellite? Which organization is going to launch the world's first wooden satellite? Answer is European Space Agency. So European Space Agency is going to launch the world's first wooden satellite called WISA Woodsat nano satellite, which is 10 centimeters on each side. It is going to be launched from New Zealand by the end of 2021. The satellite is a brainchild of Jerry McKinnon, who is the owner of the Arctic Astronautics, who develops replicas of CubeSats. Okay, so CubeSats are generally used in low Earth orbits. You can see on the picture it is a CubeSat, mainly for remote sensing and communication and interplanetary operations. European Space Agency is present in Paris and established in 1975. Please remember, European Space Agency is always in news in the last week. So please remember about European Space Agency, very important. We will go into the next section called awards. So first award, so IIT Roorkee Professor Shailesh Ganpule has been received the NSG Counter IED Counter Terrorism Innovator Award. So he received the NSG Counter IED Counter Terrorism Innovation Award. So for which product? So answer is helmet. So he developed a blast resistant helmet and he received the award. Answer is blast resistant helmet and he received the award. Okay. So next about Vino Mankan. So Vino Mankan is inducted into the ICC Hall of Fame ahead of the World Test Championship final. So Vino Mankan is a spinner or wicketkeeper, batsman, all-rounder or fast bowler. Answer is all-rounder. He is an all-rounder. Please remember, he is an all-rounder, both batsman and bowler. So ICC announced a special edition of 10 cricket icons to the Hall of Fame to celebrate the prestigious cricket test history. Okay, so these are all the people who entered into this cricket test history. So please remember them, very important, and from India it is Vino Mankan. So next we will go into the sports news, very important. We will go into the sports news. So first one, who among the following has won the French Open title 2021? So who won the French Open title? Novak Djokovic. So Novak Djokovic won the French Open title. So next, this is the list of the French Open title winners. Men's Novak Djokovic, women's Barbora Krejcikova, men's doubles, women's doubles, mixed doubles. Please by heart this table, very important. So next, who has been named the ICC Women Player of the Month May 2021? Who has been named the ICC Women Player of the Month 2021? Answer is Catherine Brace. Catherine Brace of Scotland has been named the ICC Women Player of the Month 2021 May, and Muzaffar Rahim is the Men's Player of the Year 2021 month May. So Muzaffar Rahim will be the men's player and Catherine Brace will be the women's player. So Catherine Brace is from which country? So Catherine Brace plays for which country? You know the answer, it is Scotland. Catherine Brace plays for Scotland. So next, who wins the Jelfan chess title? Who wins the Jelfan chess title? Answer is D. Gukesh. So D. Gukesh defeated Pragyananda to win this Jelfan chess title, and he got a wildcard entry to the Meltwater Champions Chess Tour, which is a prestigious chess tournament which is happening now. So he got his wildcard entry to the Meltwaters Chess Champions Tour. So next is about who is the winner of women's single title of the French Open. Who is the winner of the women's single title of French Open? You know the answer, Barbora Krejcikova. Barbora Krejcikova. You can see the list of winners here. Men's Novak Djokovic, women's Barbora Krejcikova. Please by heart. Very important. There are multiple questions from this French Open. So next, the global sports brand Puma India has extended partnership with which of the following cricketer? Global sports brand Puma has extended partnership with which of the following cricketer? Answer is Yuvraj Singh. So global sports brand has extended partnership with Yuvraj Singh. Puma is the third largest manufacturer of sportswear in the world. It is a German company. So headquarters is in Bavaria, Germany. Formed in 1948. So Puma is now in partnership with Yuvraj Singh to promote its products. So the last question for the sports category. So Indian woman wrestler who won gold in the 53 kg at Poland Open. So who is the woman wrestler who won the gold medal in 53 kg at Poland Open? It is Vinesh Phogat. So Vinesh Phogat won the 53 kg gold at Poland Open. So Poland Open, which recently held between 8 to 13 June at Warsaw, Poland. So she won the gold medal. So next we will go into category called important days. So very important, please by heart, every day is important, very important topic, please by heart all these important days. So International Albinism Awareness Day is observed on 13th June. International Albinism Awareness Day is observed on 13th June and the theme for this year is strength beyond all odds. The theme for this year is strength beyond all odds. So albinism is simply nothing but if there is a defect in any of your genes which produces melanin content. So this defect in gene will create reduced melanin content or no melanin content. So people will have this problem of albinism. Okay. So that is about albinism. International Albinism Awareness Day, June 13. World Blood Donor Day, June 14. World Blood Donor Day, June 14. So the theme for this year is give blood and keep the world beating. Give blood and keep the world beating. So the host country for this year is Rome, Italy. The host country for this year is Italy, Rome. The main aim of the day is to create awareness about safe blood. And Karl Landsteiner, also remember this point, Karl Landsteiner is a scientist who won Nobel for his discovery of the blood group system, AVO blood group system. So next is Elderly Abuse Awareness Day. Elderly Abuse Awareness Day is observed on 15th June. Elderly Abuse Awareness Day is observed on 15th June. Theme is access to justice. Theme for this year is access to justice. The main aim of the day is to raise awareness about elderly who are abused and victimized. The main aim of the day is to create awareness about elderly who are abused and victimized. So International Day of Family Remittances. International Day of Family Remittances observed on 16th June. International Day of Family Remittances is observed on 16th June. The theme for this year is building resilience in the times of crisis. Theme is building resilience in the time of crisis. Theme is building resilience in the time of crisis. The main aim is to recognize the contribution of nearly 200 migrant workers who send money to their family members every month. So every month 200 million migrant workers are sending money to their family members. So Global Wind Day is observed on June 15th. Global Wind Day is observed on June 15th. So the main aim of this Wind Day is to create awareness about the benefits of wind energy. This is organized by Wind Europe and Global Wind Energy Council. So the total wind power capacity is 38 gigawatts and India is the fourth largest installed wind power capacity in the world. The total installed wind power capacity is 38 gigawatts. So Global Wind Energy Day, 15th June. So what is the theme of World Day to combat desertification and drought? What is the theme of World Day to combat desertification and drought? So the theme is restoration, land recovery, we build back better with healthy land. So the theme is restoration, land recovery, we build back better with healthy land. So this is the theme of the World Day to combat desertification and drought 2021. So World Day to combat desertification and drought 2021 is observed on 17th June. The main aim of the day is to create awareness about the desertification and to eliminate it, to prevent the desertification. And the theme for this year is restoration, land recovery, we build back better with healthy land. So World Day to combat desertification and drought is observed on, you know the answer, it is 17th June. You know the answer, it is 17th June. Okay. So next question, Sustainable Gastronomy Day is observed on. Sustainable Gastronomy Day is observed on 18th June. Sustainable Gastronomy Day is observed on 18th June. So gastronomy is simply nothing but the practice of cooking healthy food. It is of choosing, cooking, eating healthy food. So sustainable gastronomy promotes consumption of sustainably produced local foods, indigenous foods. So this will help to protect our culinary cultures, culinary food items, and to support farmers, mainly the organic farmers. So next is Autistic Pride Day is observed globally on which date? Autistic Pride Day, same June 18th, mainly to create awareness about autism, awareness about autism. So autism spectrum disorder, so you can find mainly in the earliest stages of children. So children will have problem in verbal and non-verbal communications, and also they will be inferior, they will be living alone. So they will try to be away from others, they will not be socialized. So this is called autism. So we need to observe this day as the Autistic Pride Day, so to bring awareness about autism in the public. And this day is represented by the rainbow infinity symbol. You can see there the rainbow infinity symbol, which means infinity possibilities of these people. So according to WHO, 1 in 160 have this disorder. According to WHO, every 1 in 160 children has this disorder, autism spectrum disorder. So next we will go to books and authors. Two important books are there here. Home in the World book. Who is the author of this book? Home in the World. Answer is Amartya Sen. Amartya Sen, an important economist and a Nobel Prize winner. So Home in the Home is a book written by Amartya Sen. So he shares details about all his childhood, how Rabindranath Tagore gave him the name Amartya. So about his life and the exploration of the idea of home. All these things he will discuss in this book. So he also won the prestigious Nobel Prize for Economics and the National Humanities Medal by President Obama. So former Indian captain, he released his autobiography Believe What Life and Cricket Taught Me. Who is that cricketer? So who is that former Indian batsman who released his autobiography Believe What Life and Cricket Taught Me? Answer is Suresh Raina. Suresh Raina has written his own autobiography Believe What Life and Cricket Taught Me. He will discuss all his cricket career, success, failure, injury, setbacks, everything he will discuss in this book called Believe What Life and Cricket Taught Me. So the next topic is about persons in news. Two important persons. So Nirmala Milka Singh passed away recently, the former captain of which sport? She is a former captain of which sport? Nirmala Milka Singh. She is the captain of volleyball team, captain of national volleyball team. She is the wife of Milka Singh, Flying Singh. He also recently passed away due to COVID-19. Okay. So this is about Nirmala Milka Singh. So tomorrow we will discuss about MCQ about Nirmala with Milka Singh. Milka Singh also passed away due to COVID-19. In a gap of 5 days, both wife and husband, they passed away due to COVID-19. Very big loss to Indian sports area. So next is about a German architect who was awarded the Pritzker Prize. He recently passed away. So he is the first German architect to be awarded the Pritzker Prize. He recently passed away, and he is Gottfried Bohm. So Gottfried Bohm is the German architect who recently passed away. So this Pritzker Prize is like a Nobel for architecture. This Pritzker is called the Nobel for architecture, and Gottfried Bohm is very famous for churches he developed, he designed in Germany. He is very famous for his beautiful churches he designed in Germany. So last section for today is miscellaneous. So we will see the miscellaneous MCQs. So name the village in India where the entire population above 18 years is vaccinated. So name the village in India where the entire population in above 18 years is vaccinated. Answer is Vayan village, Bandipora district, Jammu and Kashmir Union Territory. So Vayan village, Bandipora district, Jammu and Kashmir Territory is the first village to be vaccinated above 18 years of age. So all the people above 18 years of age are vaccinated. So this is achieved by J&K model. So in J&K model, people will not go to vaccination centers. Instead, health workers will go to every house and they will vaccinate the people. Instead, health workers will go to every house and they will vaccinate the people. Okay. So next MCQ. So which group, which company has launched this initiative? Report it, don't share it. Report it, don't share it. Answer is Facebook. So Facebook has launched this initiative, report it, don't share it. So this encourages people to report about child abuse and not to share it. So this encourages people to report it, not to share it. So Facebook along with Aram India, Cyber Peace Foundation, ARPAN, they launched this initiative. This encourages people to report child abuse mainly on Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, all their platforms. So Facebook also partnered with Neha Dhupia, Bollywood actress, who runs this Freedom to Feed on Instagram to promote this initiative, report it, don't share it. So next, which countries have expanding their nuclear arsenal, nuclear warheads according to the SIPRA yearbook 2021. SIPRA, Stockholm Institute of Peace, in Stockholm International Peace Research Institute. So according to their report, yearbook every year, so which countries are expanding their nuclear arsenals? Answer is all of the above. India, Pakistan, China, all of them are expanding their nuclear arsenals. So everyone is expanding their nuclear arsenals. India now has 156 nuclear warheads, Pakistan 165 and China has 350. China has nearly 350. And the 9 nuclear states, USA, Russia, UK, France, China, India, Pakistan, Israel, North Korea. So they possess nearly 13,000 nuclear warheads. And out of this 13,000, only USA and Russia will have 90% of the warheads. USA, Russia has 90% of warheads. So very danger, this is a very danger thing happening. So this Stockholm Institute of Stockholm International Peace Research Institute headquarters is in Stockholm, Sweden, formed in 1966. Mainly this institute will provide data analysis and recommendations for armed conflicts, military expenditure and armed trade, and also for disarmament and arms control. Their main aim is to maintain peace. This institute's main aim is to maintain peace. Headquartered in Stockholm, Sweden and formed in 1966. So last question for today. Rajnath Singh has approved a policy on archiving, declassification, compilation and publication of war operation histories. So according to this new policy, so records should be declassified in how many years? Records should be declassified in 25 years. So Rajnath Singh, Defence Minister, he came up with a new policy on declassification of war operations. So according to this new policy, records will be ordinarily declassified in 25 years. Records will be ordinarily declassified in 25 years. So these are all the MCQs, section wise MCQs. We discussed every section: national news, international news, state news, appointments, summits, like business news, banking news, economy news, agreements, defense, days, books, miscellaneous. We discussed science and technology, ranks, awards, sports. So we discussed the section wise, so that it will be easy for you to remember. So this stage is the final stage of revision. Please by heart, please revise this PDF. So you can get this PDF in our Telegram channel. So go and subscribe there. So if you like our content, don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. So that's it for today. We'll meet in our next class. Until then, take care.